Vico, Sip, Girish, Sip, Vinita, welcome back. Sip Sagai, Sip Sudeep, Sip Rajendra, Sip Atmatray, Sip Krishna, Sip Chandra, Sip Bliss, Sip Parvatiyama, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Tina, Sip Chidanand, Sip Kavita, Sip the rest of you whom I cannot see, but many people joining the call slowly. Today, we are on to an interesting conversation. And the administrator, I think, has put up. It is called RDX. RDX or RDR. The world knows of RDX, right? RDX, the world knows of it. But what is this RDX? As I'm letting so many people enter the call. RDX is Royal Demolition Explosive. It's a Royal Demolition Explosive. And imagine life is full of RDX. Imagine life is full of this explosion. What would it be if your life was a life of RDX? Your life would explode. Therefore, today I am asking you the question, do you want to live with RDX or RDR? You know, every Zoom call of ours has a deep meaning. And every Friday we try to pick up a topic. And this topic today, you may be thinking, what does AiR has chosen topic of RDX? What is the connection of RDX? Some people, they think RDX, what AiR is talking about war and Ukraine and Russia. What is this RDX? Many of you do not realize there's a deep meaning. By the end of this call, you will understand that there's a deep, huge meaning in the subject of RDX. RDX, the world knows of it as the Royal Demolition Explosive. It demolishes. What's RDR? I often tell my friends, RDR. RDR means respond, don't react. Respond, don't react. It is the opposite of RDX. And what is RDX? Not Royal Demolition Explosive. RDX means react, destroy, explode. What's RDX, Girish? React, destroy, explode. Bada, finish. Then later on, you get why I did like this, why I did not do. All that over. RDX effect is over. You already blew it up. You already reacted. You already destroyed. You already exploded. There was one girl. She came and she started singing a sad song to me. I said, what's the song you're singing? I don't know. Then she said, फूल खिलते हैं, लोग मिलते हैं, फूल खिलते हैं, लोग मिलते हैं, मगर पतझड़ में जो फूल मुरझा जाते हैं, वो बहारों के आने पे खिलते नहीं. कुछ लोग एक दिन जो बिछड़ जाते हैं, वो हजारों के आने पे मिलते नहीं. उम्र भर चाहे कोई पुकारा करे उनका नाम, वो फिर नहीं आते, वो फिर नहीं. Girish knows the song by heart. जिंदगी के सफर में गुजर जाते हैं जो मकान, वो फिर. See, this girl was crying. I said, what happened? She said, my boyfriend, he loved me so much. He loved me so much. He loved me so much. I used RDX. What RDX you used? All the time reacting, destroying, exploding, reacting, destroying, exploding. What happened now? He went away, my guy. So I am now very upset. I told RDR. What you're losing hope already, you lost hope. So when we respond, we don't react, we save a situation. When we have this habit of RDX, what are we doing? RDX, just exploding, just exploding, just exploding with everybody, anybody and everybody. And in the end, who's exploding? We ourselves. We are creating explosion inside us. Anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. Pay attention. What are we talking about today? We have to choose RDX or RDR. One person was there, just like this girl who came to me. There was another fisherman who came to me. I told the fisherman, what happened? He said, sir, I cannot tell you what happened, sir. What happened? Tell me. Sir, that day, I was sitting in my boat. I was doing nothing. Just I was sitting in the boat, quietly paddling my boat, paddling my boat, paddling my boat, fishing and paddling, fishing and paddling. Simple fisherman, ordinary paddle boat. He's paddling the boat. He saw one motorboat coming. He saw one motorboat coming in his direction. He started shouting, hey, 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 go, man, go, you'll hit me, go, go, hey. Started shouting, shouting, shouting. The boat is coming closer and closer and closer. Hey, shouting, 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 hey. The boat came and smashed his boat. Dawar, RDX. I said, what happened? He said, you know, sir, I would have killed that man in the boat. I would have, damn it, killed that man in the boat. I said, then what happened? He said, it was an empty boat. There was nobody in the boat. There was nobody in the boat. Most of the time in life, we are screaming at empty boats. Most of the time, people around us are like this empty boat. Should we be yelling at them or should we change our direction? What this fisherman should have done, screaming, screaming, screaming. A little bit, he should have changed his direction. Nah? He could have changed, he could have moved, rowed his boat a little bit away. Instead of going on screaming, hey, 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 what are you, hey, hey, hey. My dear friends, in the path of spirituality, we have to learn. We must not choose RDX. And RDX is not Royal Demolition Explosive. No. RDX is react, destroy, explode. What is RDX? Samatma, don't tell Royal Demolition Explosive. I'm not here talking about RDX bomb. No. I am talking about RDX in us, in all of us. Don't react. Don't destroy. Don't explode. See, very often we make decisions which are so foolish. We should not have made. But we make decisions so foolish. We react. We destroy. Because we explode. We don't live a life of peace and joy and bliss, which is the theory of RDR. You all read that story of the big dinner party that day. You read the story? One big dinner party. There was a big dinner party. And in this dinner party, all the ladies, how they come, lipstick, nail polish, and then all these beads and crystals, all diamonds, crystal, all fancy, fancy ladies coming and portraying, oh, I'm so beautiful. See, I'm so beautiful, showing like this and like that and like that. Suddenly, one lady was like that. One cockroach came and fell on her face. Cockroach. Oh. The cockroach flew. Have you seen flying cockroach? Have you seen Ashok Chotani? Have you seen flying cockroach? Flying cockroach. It came and sat. She exploded. She exploded. And as she exploded, the cockroach got scared. The cockroach flew and jumped on another lady in a beautiful sari. Straight away, the lady wearing a sleeveless blouse. You know, the ladies sometimes already sari reveals so much. Then they wear on top sleeveless blouse like this, and fell on her shoulder. The lady again screaming, "Hey, who, he, how? Cockroach, only cockroach, not scorpion or crocodile, nothing. One small chota cockroach." And the whole dinner party went. People are drumming, jumping, plates are falling, glasses are falling. That one smart waiter was there. The waiter knew the meaning of RDR. What he did? He came near the lady and gently stood for the cockroach to go from her shoulder to his shoulder, like this. Now the cockroach was on his shoulder and no RDX. No react, no destroy, no explode, nothing. Slowly, he walked out of the door and he did like this, like this. Finish, cockroaches gone. But these ladies, RDX. The waiter, RDR. Most of us are dealing with cockroaches. Huh? First dealing with empty boats. Empty boats means we are angry, but we don't know with whom we are exploding. We are exploding. I don't know. I'll kill that fellow. Which fellow? No, which fellow? I don't know. Which fellow? I don't know, but I will kill that fellow. Which fellow you will kill? That I don't know. You know what I am. You see what I am. You don't know what I am. Huh? Some people, they say like that. You don't know I am German. You know German? You know I am German. So if you're German means what? You don't know German. See what I will do. In India, they say, don't say I am German. They say I am Rajput. You don't know I am Rajput. I am Rajput. So if you're Rajput, what happens? You don't know. No, you don't know what is Rajput. So my point is, whether we don't know it's empty boat, we are reacting. Cockroaches, cockroach. We are reacting. My dear friends, we are losing our peace. What is the way to deal with RDX? Flip over to RDR. Respond. Don't react. Realize some simple facts. What are the simple facts? You cannot change what has happened. Can you change? You can't change. The past is gone. Why react? Why react? Sometimes we have no control. That's what this whole session is about. You try and tell me after, when my session is over, you tell me what is the cause of this RDX? Why do we react? Why do we destroy? Why do we explode? I have told you all sometime back the story of a man who bought a beautiful Mercedes Benz. I told you all the story. This man bought a beautiful Mercedes Benz, and after saving a lot of money, he parked it outside his window. Why outside his window? Because he was watching like security guard. He was watching the Mercedes Benz. Morning when he woke up, he saw his son scratching the car with a stone. He looked. Hey, what the hell? His own son, young boy, taking a stone, scratching the car. He ran outside. He was so angry. Caught the boy, slapped him one time, slapped him two times. The young boy, small boy, but he was exploding with anger. He opened the door of the car, put his son's fingers inside and jammed twice like that. Before he realized it, the fingers had smashed and it was bleeding. And now the man started crying because he had smashed his own son's fingers. Immediately, he put the son in the car and rushed the son to the hospital to try to save. So many fractures. That's a different story. But when the son was under ICU for this surgery, he came to the car and he saw the son was scratching, "Love you, Dad," on the car. The son had taken a stone and he had written, "Love you, Dad." See, the small boy was innocent. The small boy was just scratching, "Love you, Dad." He was excited, father bought a new car. But this man was reacting with RDX. How often we react with RDX? I tell people so many times, I tell whoever is near and dear to me, I tell, hello, RDR, no RDX. But no effect sometimes. Sometimes no effect. RDX. See, RDX, after you blow something up, RDX is used, then the damage is done. No? then what to do? Damage is done. So what we can do is from now onwards, at least we can change. First part I told you, you can't change the past. It's done. Second point, you can't change other people's actions. You can't change other people's action. I have learned this. I can't change other people's action, but I can change my reaction. So what do? I change my reaction. Otherwise, I will be RDX. Oh, I was such a super RDX. I was the super RDX. If I used to explode with the whole building, people can hear me 1 kilometer. I used to be like that when I was not AiR. I was such an RDX. People will, what they say in English language in a bad words, people would piss in their pants. Like that, people would see me means, oh my, they would piss in their pants. I was such an RDX once upon a time. Once upon a time. Like this man. This story is a good example how I would also react. This man was having some Koreans coming to invest. What they call this? Angel investors, or what they call this? Venture capitalists, something, coming to invest a lot of money in this industry. Young man, fully focused on his work. He's getting ready, very beautiful new white shirt and tie and coat and all, and ready, going to meet these Koreans. They're coming to his office and he's making a presentation. Laptop is ready in the briefcase and he's ready with all studying how to make the presentation. He wants crores of rupees from this guy. Suddenly, he's going reading the paper, what's the news, and then getting up from the chair, having his coffee like this. His beautiful wife comes and tells him, okay, darling, good luck. Today is a special day. Investors are going to give you money. And as the lady comes like that with the little son, the son is also in the hand, the son touches the coffee. The son touches the coffee spills on the shirt. The coffee spills on the shirt, RDX. Come on, RDX. Oh, you bloody useless woman, you don't have any bloody better business, you bloody woman, you don't understand. I am going for a meeting. You this time only you have to bring your son and you must come and drop coffee on me. No, its office is far away, 20 minutes drive. He runs upstairs, shouting, screaming, removing shirt, new shirt he bought for the meeting, removed, threw the shirt, threw the tie, angry, upset, RDX, 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 wore some other shirt and screaming, shouting. You know what? You know what I'm talking about. You all know, you all don't know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Krishna, have you seen RDX happening or not? Somewhere in life, some people. Now he ran. The lady, the wife is telling, okay, darling, sorry, I'm sorry, darling, sorry, sweetheart. You go to hell, you useless. He runs, jumps in the car, and is driving speedingly because these Koreans don't wait. Koreans don't wait. Then what happened? He reached. Hey, come on. Reached now in time. Open the office. Put up the laptop. Let us start. The secretary, yes, sir. Please give your briefcase. I'll take out the laptop, and the briefcase has the key of the boardroom. He has forgotten the briefcase in the house. He has forgotten the briefcase in the house. In the RDX mood, the briefcase, the laptop, the key, everything is left in the house. He has come with RDX to the office. Then he goes to the Koreans. He's trying to do with the Korean RDR now. Now he's trying to do RDR. Sir, just you have nice, very good Indian idli dosa, very good idli dosa. I am getting the laptop and the key from my house. How long will it take? Just 30 minutes. We cannot wait even 3 minutes. If you cannot bring your laptop in time for a thing, how can we invest crores of rupees in a man like you? No. They walked out of his office. What was the cost of this losing crores of rupees? Just one coffee. What I'm drinking. I also drink coffee. But the point is, RDX, the coffee spilled on his shirt. Look at, it was not anything other than his reaction. React, explode, destroy. React, destroy, explode. He reacted. He destroyed. He exploded. My dear friends, if he had only reacted with RDR, what would have happened? Okay, darling. Okay. Next time, be careful. Give me a new shirt. Wear a new shirt. Quietly taken the bag and gone. Third fact, whatever is happening as per karma. Therefore, joyously accept. For me also, a lot of things happen which I don't like. Oh, many things. Every day. Even today, there would have been things which happen which I don't like. Then, RDX, today also there have been some things. Somebody sends me one message. I'm looking at this message now. Blunt, rude message. Battamiz message. I'm looking at the Battamiz message now. Now I have to either do RDX or RDR. What do I choose? Hello. We must not. How do you know what that message has come in what frame? Somebody's health is not good. Somebody's circumstance is not good. Somebody is not in a good state of mind. Somebody has got a lot of issues. We don't know. No, we don't know. We just see one SMS. When SMS tells get out. No, this get out means we get upset. What get out? They actually mean go out. The SMS says get out, but actually they mean it means go out. Sometimes you know how somebody is in the room and somebody has to tell them go out. They don't say, will you please go out? They say, hey, get out. Hey, get out. That's all. Hey, get out. That's enough for RDX. So everything happening is happening as per karma. So what must we do? What was, you know the song, the famous song which I sing? चैन खोना है ना कभी, शांति में हमें है जीना, सत के चित में हमें है रहना, शांति में सच्चिदानंदा, चैन खोना है. Today there will be people who will do all kinds of things. People will say all things. Some things you may like, some things you may not like. Do you have a choice? Can you control other people's tongue? This one. Can you control? No. You cannot control other people's tongue. But you can control your head. You can control your reaction. You can control. Don't react. Respond. Respond. When I used to react, I used to be so miserable. Now I respond. Because if the mind is controlling us, we will react with aggression and reach depression. We'll become unhappy. We should not react with the mind. Why? Somebody asked me, sir, but how, sir, not to react? It is natural, na? How you don't react? Tell me, sir, how you don't react? I tell them, खुशी से जियो, नाटक है ये, कुछ ना सच्चा, सब आते जाते, सुख दुख दोनों रंगमंच पे, ये आते जाते प्रभु की लीला है, जो भी उसकी मर्जी है हमको स्वीकार करना है, खुश होके हमें जीना है, प्रभु की लीला है, हम तो बस कलाकार है, हम आते हैं जाते हैं, ये उसकी ही तो लीला है, मंजूर करना है. Hello, how many times I told you? Accept without protest. Do your best. In consciousness, surrender the rest. Don't be RDX. Will you remember today? I've given you all the formula today. What's the formula? RDX? No. RDR? Yes. When RDX is happening, the moment you're exploding, react, explode, destroy. No, stop it. RDR. Respond. Don't react. Make it a philosophy. Respond. Don't react. What should you make your philosophy? RDR. 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 Then there'll be no RDX. Remember X. What's the word X? Vinita, what's the meaning of X? You know? X? X means explode. 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 EX actually. But you remember the word X. Explode. We don't want explosion. Today we have a choice. We can choose RDX, react, destroy, explode. We can choose RDR, react, don't respond. What are you going to choose today? You decide, RDX or RDR. People who come to the temple, what do they think? What do they sing? They sing, Samarpan Karna, Jeevan jo ye, जिसने दिया वही संभालेंगे, जो भी होता उनके हाथों में है, क्यों है डरना, अर्पण करना है, छोड़ दे जीवन अपना, उनके हाथों में जिंदगी छोड़ दे, जो होता स्वीकार कर ले, ये लीला तो सब उनकी है, सब उनके हाथों में है. अरे everything is लीला, man. Everything is drama. Why you react so much? Why you explode? No, beda, don't want, nothing, no need. Don't create RDX in your life. This RDX attitude will become an RDX habit. I know one of my mama, actually both my mamas, both are no more. Both my mamas, both are no more. But one thing common, both my mamas will explode. And that, I think, comes from their father. Sometimes they say genes. I don't know. I don't believe in this. But same thing. Their mother, RDR. Like a cow. Huh? Quiet like a cow. So, my dear friends, how often I tell you all, whenever you want to have RDX is coming, what you must sing? Shanti se mila, kya hasi anand, सत्य के चित्त में मिला सच्चिदानंद शांति. I've given you all so many methods. I've given you all even pen drive with bhajans. Most of you have got pen drive. I've given even pen drive. What more I should do? Can I control your RDX? I cannot control your RDX. You have to change to RDR. मन बड़ा है चोर, चैन चुराता है, डर और चिंता में हमें डुबाता है, सत्य छुपाता है, मिथ्या दिखाता है, शांति जो अपनी मन चुराता है, मन को है मारना, RDX बड़ा है वो, मन को है मारना, RDX बड़ा है वो, RDX को जो छोड़ा, RDR वो पाता. RDX जो छोड़ा, RDR वो पाता. So, when I was writing a book, I wrote a quote. You can fill your today with RDX and cause an explosion, or you can respond and not react, and from pain have protection. It is your choice, RDX or RDR. Now the most important slide, the most important part. Why do we explode? Rajendra, why do we explode? Point number one, because of ignorance. It is useless. Empty boat came and hit, explosion. Cockroach came and sat on the lady, explosion. That man coffee spilled, explosion. I give one more story. All the cases, foolish. We are ignorant. Second reason why we explode, one is we are ignorant of empty boat, of everything that we are reacting is a cockroach, just a cockroach. It's an empty boat. It's that coffee that will make you lose your toffee. Toffee means your reward, your big reward. Because of coffee, he lost his toffee. This is we always use rhyming. What is the toffee? Crores of rupees, crores. Because of coffee, because of his coffee, he lost the toffee. Actually, he lost the trophy. The trophy, because the crores of rupees, he lost it. Because of the ego. Because of the ego, we don't realize all our ship. The moment we realize all our ship, will we have RDX in our life? Imagine going to God and having RDX with God. You can't have RDX with God. The moment you are enlightened, there will be no RDX. How do you make out a person is RDX or RDR? How do you make out a person is enlightened or not enlightened? If a person is enlightened, you look at them, RDX, not enlightened. If RDR, some people are RDR. Good, sir. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Sure. Nothing will happen. So, my dear friends, that is the reason of this presentation today. Are you RDX? Means you are yet not enlightened. If you are RDR, that means maybe you are enlightened. If you have been able to overcome explosion, that means you have been able to overcome your ego. You're able to overcome hate, revenge, anger, jealousy. That means you have dropped the ego. If you have dropped the ego, that means when you respond, you don't react, because the world is full of RDX. Full of RDX. Today, 1 year over. Russian war on Ukraine. Today, 1 year since the Russian war started, and President of America came, and they are increasing the war. Yeah, because RDX, 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 RDX. Every day there are explosions. When will we overcome our ignorance? With RDR, we can live with peace and bliss. My dear friends, Atmatrai, eliminate RDX. Atmatrai used to say, sometimes I still get angry. That day only he said, sir, sometimes I get angry, sir. What to do, sir? I get angry sometimes. Atmatrai, no RDX. Next time when RDX is coming, say no RDX, no RDX. RDX, react, destroy, explode. Beda. Respond, don't react. If the person is sick in front of you, forgive, forget, be kind, and love. Forgive, forget, be kind, and love. Next week, I'm going to talk to you on a book I want to write, but I want to ask you which book to write. I may write a book called ISIS. You know ISIS? I am Sip, Sip is soul. I am Sip, I am soul, soul is Sip. I am Sip, Sip in all. Either I want to write a book on ISIS, or I want to write a book on RIP, Rest in Peace. And the book RIP is called Remove Ignorance Permanently. Remove ignorance permanently. So I want to choose one book. So today you can guide me which book according to you is better. But now let us get on to Ask AiR. RDX. RDX or RDR? What are you going to choose in your life? Come on, let us start. We have got Girish. Sir, Girish. Girish, unmute Girish.
I am RDX because my expectation is not met. I am RDX because you are creating hurdles for my happiness.
Why is that?
No, that is the reason why we become RDX.
No, but RDX should not be there now.
Yes.
I thought I am hurdle for your happiness. You're telling me, I thought.
No. That is the reason. We usually think that the other person is creating hurdle for my happiness. And
Girish,
some way he is not fulfilling my expectations.
Everybody in this world thinks they are right. The front person is wrong. This is a universal law. Everybody thinks I am right. Other person is wrong. That is why RDX happens. If only we have RDR, we would not think like that. If we have a response, we will say, okay, chodo. Give the other person the benefit of the doubt. What is the meaning of RDR? Leave it now. And that can be done with love. When you have love in your heart, you can hey, I told you I went to Bombay that day. One day I went to Bombay. That fellow, the auto fellow, one scooter fellow just passed him. He stopped. The auto fellow said, scooter fellow passed. But the auto man who passed the scooter man got down and removed the auto driver and started beating him. What RDX? What did auto wala did? Nothing he did, auto wala. Nothing. No, you are trying to overtake me. So what? Beat him. What is this? So Girish, RDX is banned. If you have RDX, Girish, that means the ego is overpowering you. As long as the ego is overpowering you, you cannot evolve in the journey. You agree with me or you don't agree with me? So from today, what you will do, Girish, when RDX comes, what you do? When explosion is happening, stop. Say no. Remember the word RDX. Explosion, explosion, react, destroy, explode. Better, stop it. What you must choose? RDR. Respond, don't react. Huh? Good, Girish. Ru Tanu, and then after Ru Tanu, Atmatray.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivam, bolo.
Guruji, most of the time I am in RDR zone only.
RDR.
RDR.
But
I'm always in RDR. To make me shout means one has to do a lot to make me shout.
But you shout or you don't shout?
No, I don't shout.
Then what's the problem?
Problem is when circumstances are like that, no, the people don't listen to RDR.
Then
you do RDX, nothing happens. So out of skill, we have to do RDX.
This is called intermediate state. In the intermediate state, people think I don't lose my temper, but I use my temper. This is called intermediate state. No using temper also. No. Because the moment you are using the temper also, it is working against your spiritual evolution. Even that you say with love. Suppose you're teaching your son something. You teach your son something and you shout at your son or you slap your son. It cannot work. Love is the only way. There is no other way. There is no other way. Some mothers think, unless I give my son 2 slaps, no, mothers like it. I think mothers love to beat their children. I think it is a favorite hobby of all mothers, no? I'll give 1-2 slaps there because who else they can slap? They can't slap anybody else, no? And come on, maro, fadak. I have seen hundreds of mothers slapping hundreds of children. But my guru used to always tell, say, never raise your hand. My guru used to teach, don't raise your hand because you don't realize the damage you're causing. So, Rutano, if you're talking about children, then be careful because children only understand the language called love.
Guruji, I'm not talking about children.
Then mother-in-law?
No, mother-in-law. No.
Okay. All I'm saying is I used to do this before I became AiR. I never used to lose my temper, but I used to use my temper. Now, don't want. I would not advise you even to use your temper. Don't do it. Next, please. Who's next?
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
Shivam AiR. Sir,
yes.
I was also a big RDX in my office. But from when I have joined to AiR Zoom call, I have changed so much. I think up to 90% change has happened, but 1% ego is remains. And
so I think I did not forget the right example. I thought I should not be making a mistake. See, Atmatre, the problem is only this. The problem is that 99% is not enough. We need 100% to transcend ego. The problem is we have to be in that zone of enlightenment. You need to be in that zone of liberation. The moment that 1% will come, that explosion is enough to destroy us.
Correct.
So we have to avoid it. Okay.
So before I was thinking.
Before.
I can't see SIP in all, but nowadays it happening, and that's why anger and hatred has gone.
Atmatra, whether you see SIP in all or not, it doesn't matter. There is SIP in all. Just tell yourself whether I see or I don't see does not matter. The truth is there is SIP in all.
Correct.
That is the truth. Correct now?
Right.
Then whether you see or you don't see, how does it matter, Atmatray? That means actually unknowingly you're spitting at God.
Right.
Can we spit at God? Can we spit at God?
No, sir. Never.
But when we get angry and we don't know when RDX means we don't know what we are doing. You know, these people they've exploded those twin towers. Or they go and they explode some bombs here and in some big disco, or they in some school. One American fellow went into one school and he took a gun and he shot down some 20 children or something with a gun. But children, innocent children, you take a gun and you shoot. What kind of humanity is this? So it's up to us. It's up to us. We have to see. Let me tell you one thing. RDR is the only way. Respond, don't react. There is no other way. There is no other way.
Yes, sir. I think it's best idea is the best solution.
Yeah. Next time when RDX happening, that's why I gave the word RDX. Why I gave the word RDX to you?
Yes.
When you are exploding, the moment you are exploding, remember AiR is telling RDX. Stop it. Replace with RDR.
Sure.
RDX. What basically, see, RDX. Don't want RX. X means don't explode. RDR means respond. Instead of exploding, respond.
Yes.
RDX beta. RDX, drop the X, bring R. Respond. Respond means don't react.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Next, please.
Thank you very much.
Rajendra ji.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivam, bolo Rajendra.
Sir, मेरी जिंदगी में I will go to any extent to help people or to be concerned about people. यार वहाँ से वो जब भी कभी मुझे hurt करते थे या अगर expectation पे नहीं उतरते थे तो I will go as RDX. I will behave as RDX. So after coming to this call, I have written the date from 5th of February. So I have started practicing RDR. शायद उस वक्त भी आपने कभी कहा होगा RDR, and I have kept my wife as my judge. That जब भी मैं कभी इसमें 2 वर्ड लिखे हैं मैंने, slow speech. Number 2, शरारत नहीं, react नहीं, respond. 2-3 वर्ड मैंने लिखे हैं डायरी पे. This is a small diary. My wife has signed it, and I have kept her my judge. So I am trying to be on it. I'm thankful to you, sir, that you are changing my temperament. So
I am not doing anything. I am only bringing the truth in front of you. You are changing your temperament. I am doing nothing. I do nothing. But I only bring the fact in front of you. I just show the fact. I show the mirror and I tell you this is the reality. Because when you have RDX, you're creating explosion in your life. You're destroying your life. Your reaction is, who's the loser? My dear friends, stop now and ask yourself this question. Whenever you have RDX, whenever you've done RDX, who is the loser? Please ask yourself the question, who is the loser?
This is me only, sir.
Then that should stop you. Use your intelligence. Use your consciousness. Don't be foolish. They say in English, don't bring down the house to kill a rat. Don't bring down the house to kill a rat. क्या चूहे मारने को घर तोड़ेंगे क्या? हाँ? Thank you. Samatma. Yes, Samatma.
So I used to never explode externally, but I used to bottle up everything, and internally I used to get worked up. But now since I have joined your call, now it's more than 2.5 years. Now, over the period, I've seen that nothing really touches me so much. Like when something comes in front of me, and I feel like, okay, SIP is trying to tell me something. I'll take the lesson. I'm thankful for the lesson. So there's no reaction coming up. But then the opposite person gets irritated. Why am I not responding? But still, that's okay with me. That used to irritate me, but even now, that's also okay. Fine. I'm okay. Like,
So what are the three things we learned today? We learned three facts. You remember the three facts?
respond, don't react.
One fact is you can't change what has
Change
happened.
the past. Yeah.
Second, you can't change other people's actions.
I can change my reaction.
Yeah. And the third thing, everything is karma.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Remember,
what I think.
I've given you three facts for RDR. Three. What are the three facts in RDR? One is you can't. So, the three facts also, and let's try to make it an RDR. Come on, let's make it an RDR. First R is, what is R? First R, you can't reverse it.
Reverse.
You can't reverse it. Huh? And second D is, you don't have control. You don't control other people's actions. You can't reverse it. You don't control other people's actions. And third, R is?
Respond.
No. I'm trying to give you RDR three facts. One is you can't reverse. Second, you don't have control.
Control. Control. Don't control others' actions.
And R, whatever is R.
We can't hear.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah. Yes.
So the entire network. I'm in Finland. And it is minus 16 degrees here. What is it? Minus 16 degrees. So I think sometimes in this cold, the signal just crashed and it's come back. I hope it has come back and it is stable. So with that note, so I gave you three. Tell me when your Wi-Fi comes back. Don't connect to my Wi-Fi. So please remember three facts. One, you can't reverse what has happened. Two, you don't have control on other people's actions. And three, whatever is happening is the reaction of your action. It's a karma. So I'm giving you all three facts. I like to give you all everything in easy to memorize. You must RDR because of the three facts of RDR. So I tried to give you all that. Okay. So continue. What else? Next question. Who's next? Who's next? Ashok Chotwani. Are you back? Wi-Fi back?
No, answer.
Shivam, sir.
Yes, Ashok Shivam.
Yeah, sir, we are on the journey of spirituality. Day by day, we are evolving on the path.
Yes.
We have realized so many things during that period. And we are transferring ourselves from RDX to RDR.
Okay.
So at present, mostly we are in RDR.
Mostly, huh? Mostly doesn't work, Ashok.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it should be 100%, sir.
Because the moment we are mostly, that one explosion can destroy. That one explosion, please understand, it is so dangerous. It is that we don't be, it can, you cannot say, suppose they say, no, only one explosion, nothing else, only one explosion. Is okay, Ashok? Will it work?
Sir, but while practicing, we will get the result with the grace of God and your guidance.
You can, but according to me, you have to drop RDX now, today, in this call.
Sure, sir.
In this call, you have to leave your RDX with me and you have to go.
Yeah, I promise, sir. From today onwards, there will be no RDX in my life.
That is good. Because I am telling you why. Because when you react, when you explode, and when you destroy, you are destroying yourself. You promise me, that means you promise me if you consider me to be your mentor, if I am your spiritual mentor, you have to leave RDX here today permanently. Permanently, you have to leave RDX. You are not allowed to, you know something? If you all leave RDX with me today, your life will be transformed.
Yes,
your life will be transformed. Your whole life will be transformed.
Sure.
So Ashok, who else is promising me? Ashok Chotwani, only one promise. Only Atmatra said 2, Rajendra said 3, Samatma 4. 4 people have promised me. They have given a Grish 5. 5 people have given their RDX to me. 5 people. So you have to give your RDX. The RDX means no more reacting, no more exploding, no more destroying. Because the minute you do this, you are going against SIP. You're going against God realization. You are going against self-realization. You're going backwards in the journey. Okay, next question. Who's going next? Bliss. Is the Wi-Fi back? Let me know. Bliss?
Shwande.
Yes, Bliss.
Shwande,
Shivoham, tell me, Bliss.
Felicitation for your new book. Shivoham book.
New book?
Yeah.
Which book you want to write? Which book you want me to write?
I talk about your new book, Shivoham. Congratulations.
Oh, you saw the book?
Yeah.
You saw the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Very good. Very
yeah.
Okay, good.
I would like
very
to
good.
say, I would like to say, sometimes I get very disturbed by others, and I try to escape me from the situation, and I build a cold space, a cold space, and retract me from the situation and from these people, because I don't want to get disturbed and rise my temper. I don't want. It's really not easy sometimes, because when we working with people and they are really mean, what we have to do?
You have to RDR. You have to drop RDX permanently.
Sometimes I don't get angry.
No, sometimes. No getting angry. No.
I don't get angry, but my face don't want to collaborate.
Yeah, but your face not collaborate because of ego. So you kill the ego. Drop the ego. In front, the person you're not collaborating is SIP. The person is a SIP. You understand the person? How can you react to SIP?
I understand, but
suppose
sometimes
you know when somebody in front of me is not behaving properly, I think they are my God. I think they are my God or goddess. Then if they are my God or goddess, then I am quiet. Oh, namaskars to you, namaskar to you.
It's a form of karma also.
What karma? Karma is what they are doing. Your reaction is not karma. Yes. Don't react. Reaction is RDX. RDX will destroy you. Don't react. Respond. RDR. Respond. What is the benefit of reacting? What is the benefit of exploding? Is there any benefit?
No.
Can anybody in this group tell me the benefit of exploding?
Nothing.
Then there is no benefit of RDX, only losing. We lose our peace, we lose everything. Don't explode. RDX. No, no RDX. Stop it. When next time you have RDX, tell yourself, stop it, stupid, stop it, stupid. And no chance you drop the RDX. You leave your RDX with me. Give me RDX. Only keep RDR.
I never get angry with you.
Rekha Parvani. Rekha Parvani.
Shivoham AiR.
Shivoham.
I get disturbed for very petty things, which I'm to promise that I'm going to drop this right away.
No, if you promise you are going to drop, you will never drop.
No, I promise I'll drop.
You promise you have dropped it.
Yes, I promise I dropped it. Yesterday, my husband's nephew, he was forcing me to read Mr. Deepak Matre's book. I reacted. I told him very kindly that no, I don't want to read books, any other books, because I have a guru and I follow him only. So he forcing me. Then he said, "Okay, give it to your children." I said, "No, you give it to them. I'm not going to do that." This was a reaction, or what was this?
No, if you are getting upset, it's a reaction. Nah. If you're losing your peace of mind, it's a reaction. Nah. If you're smiling and your peace and in your consciousness, it's not a reaction.
Yes.
The moment you lose control of yourself, it's a reaction.
Yes.
The moment you are in the master's seat, it's action. It's not a reaction. Right? Agreed or not?
I agree 100%. So what should I have done? Because he kept forcing me. So what should I have done?
RDR. Respond, don't react.
Yes.
How you respond is up to you. You have to be calm. You have to be silent. You don't have to react.
Yes.
Remember 3 things. He has already given you the book. He has already irritated you, whatever he has done. Point 1. Point 2. D, you don't have control on other people's actions.
Correct.
Point 3, everything happening is a reaction of your own action. Maybe sometime before you have forced somebody to read a book, now that the fellow is forcing you to read a book.
Okay.
Finish. I've given you 3 principles. Why RDR? 1, because R, you can't reverse what he's already doing, you can't reverse it. 2, D, you don't control other people's actions. And 3, everything is happening as a reaction of your own past action, karma.
Yes.
So if you have these 3 principles in front of you, then there's no RDX at all.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, AiR.
Thank you. Rutanu.
Guruji, a little bit RDX that I've given it to you.
So from today, pakka, no RDX, pakka?
No RDX.
Okay. So when you really consider somebody to be your mentor, then you are able to do this. Sometimes when my guru asked me only one thing in my life. You know what my guru asked me? I told you. My guru only asked me one thing.
To wear white.
Wear white clothes. I told, done, given to you. All my color clothes I gave to you. All I had, I'm telling you, literally crores worth of clothes. Clothes, jackets, shoes, ties, shirts, slippers, belts. I must have had 50 costly belts, black, blue, green, orange. I had a whole huge wardrobe. Overnight, I threw it out. Because my guru told me, out. That's it. Okay, Chidanand.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
Guruji.
Shivam,
having surrendered body, mind, and ego to you, I think all this anger, jealousy, this thing, everything is gone.
Very good.
That's my experience. So whoever has now surrendered it, I think they will also realize it is a question of weeks.
But what about, how often do you explode, or you don't explode at all, or at some time you explode?
No, I don't explode at all now. I used to, but it's a thing of the past.
Okay, very good. If the moment you're able to control, explode, I told you what's the benefit? The benefit is
You are able
Shanti
to
se
ABCD.
mila. You go with Shanti se mila, kya hasi anand, sat ke chit mein mila, Satchidanand. You reach that state of I'll just even till today, I find so difficult sometimes because the mind wants me to RDX. Even till today, the mind wants me to RDX. The mind will come, the mind will push, the mind is coaxing me like a cockroach flying on my nose. Like that empty boat is hitting my boat. Oh, it's not so easy. As long as you are alive, you will be attacked. You will be attacked.
The balls will come. You will have to bat it properly.
I am telling you, even though you have promised me to give up your... No, you have to... But Chidanan, when the ball comes, you have to move away. Let the ball go to the wicket keeper. Because the moment you are batting, the problem is they are not able to bat without reacting. The problem is this. Then we think you are bowled a bouncer, I will hit a sixer. You are bowled a bouncer, I will hit a sixer. This is the reaction.
No. I respond by giving my, at the risk of LBW.
That is good. Responding is good. So you defend. You just
deflect.
You just deflect. Be in a state of consciousness. If you're in a state of consciousness, you're fine. Okay?
Yes.
Renu Khanna. Yes, Renu Khanna. Unmute Renu Khanna.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Shivoham. हेलो
गुड इवनिंग
अच्छा मुझे ये पूछना है कि आई वांट टू रिमेन काम ज्यादा करके रहती हूँ कोई सिचुएशन अगर ऐसी आ जाती है तो आई वुड लाइक टू वॉक अवे फ्रॉम दैट सिचुएशन इंस्टेड ऑफ आर्ग्यूइंग एंड ऑल दैट इज दैट राइट कि मैं वो सिचुएशन से बाहर ही हो जाती हूँ कि आई डोंट वांट टू फेस दैट आई डोंट वांट टू डू दैट इज इट राइट और रॉन्ग और सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज कि मुझे हॉकिंग इधर ज्यादा होती है ना या लाउड साउंड होता है वहां मैं इरिटेट हो जाती हूँ बस हेलो
Okay, I got muted. So, do you explode, Renu? The question is, do you explode?
No.
Renu?
No. I would like to walk away from that situation. I will take out myself from that situation. I will leave that ground.
Yeah, then you're okay. As long as you do not react. The challenge is that you should not react. That is the challenge. If the moment you react, you have failed. You must not react. Did I miss you? I lost correction. Did I miss any part of your saying? Am I answering your question?
हाँ, एक क्वेश्चन और कि जब भी जैसे पब्लिक प्लेस में जाते हैं हॉकिंग होती है ना बहुत ज्यादा नॉइज करते हैं ये साउंड होता है तो मैं इरिटेट हो जाती हूँ मुझे बहुत काम रहना पसंद है
नहीं इरिटेट मत हो बिकॉज आप क्या कर सकते हैं पूरे दुनिया का साउंड बंद करवा सकते हैं आप
नहीं
फिर इरिटेट होने से आप अपनी शांति खो बैठते हैं आप अपना सुख चैन खो बैठते हैं क्या मिलेगा So that is the whole idea of today's discussion now. The whole idea of today's discussion is you must not react.
Okay.
I hope you understand the point.
Yes, sir. I got.
So you must, the moment you react, then it's a big problem.
Then it is RDX.
Exactly, it is RDX. So you are not supposed to have RDX. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So anybody else before we wind up today's session? Anybody have any other question? Rekha, yes, Rekha. Rekha.
Shivam,
Shivam, bolo.
Before I was RDX, now RDR.
Very good. With me only you are RDX. With me only you are RDX. Every now and then when you're talking to me only you are RDX. How you can say you are RDR? Even 2 days back you speak to me. Even 2 days back you speak to me. 3 days back to me. You are just reacting. No, you should not react. So you don't know the meaning of RDR. Please listen carefully to this Zoom call one more time and try to learn RDR. Krishna.
Okay, one more question.
See, RDX, see. You're exploring other people's time. Krishna.
Yeah. Good evening. I am now I understood the difference. I thought I am mostly in RDR, but then when you said one person is also not right, because next time I can't meet my spiritual mentor. So that is my driving force of being in RDR. And now I understood it is a touchstone of true spiritual strength. I understood that. But my question to you is, if my constant companion, generally I am in the company of very evolved, very enlightened soul. I keep my company I choose my company very, very strictly. But my constant companion, I can say my husband, who always shouts when we are driving, and I get affected. He shouts with every track. That affects me. And I try to tell him, don't do that. He said, you keep quiet. Then I keep quiet, but that affects me. It's a passive RDX for me.
So when you are in the company of RDX, it becomes even more challenging, right?
It is. If you are in the I try to insulate, but I feel so sad about him, and I am not able to help.
See, every individual has their own karma. You feeling sad about somebody doesn't solve the problem. I know. Sometimes you have to. While I respect he's your husband, you cannot spoil your spiritual evolution. You have to not let his RDX affect you. If his RDX affects you, that means it's affecting your soul. It's affecting I'm talking about your soulfulness. It affects your journey. It affects your liberation. Therefore, he may be your husband. You may love him a lot, but his RDX should not affect you. You have to learn to be, sorry to use the word, you have to learn to be indifferent. That's why they say that's the biggest problem in a marriage.
I am. Yeah. I am very indifferent, but sometimes I think, why I am not kind?
No, see, what happens is that, as I was just telling you, the biggest problem in a relationship is this. Why in spirituality, relationships become a big problem. Unless both people are in the same spiritual frequency, then there's no problem. When two people are not on the same spiritual frequency, the one person can drag a spiritual person down. And the spiritual person has to be very careful not to be dragged down. If you are such a spiritual person, if you get dragged down, then your whole spiritual journey is going for a toss. So in this case, when he is reacting, you be in Shanti. You don't react. You don't lose your peace of mind. If he's shouting at the auto wala, if he's screaming, you don't do any advice to him. That is his karma. You have no connection with his karma. You keep quiet. This is my advice to you. Some of you think your husband's karma is your karma. But there's a big mistake. You think your husband's karma, you are trying to be so compassionate to him that it affects your spirituality. No. Nothing should affect your spirituality. Your being married to him is another subject altogether. But your spirituality should be untouched. Okay, am I clear what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, so with that note, let us close because Rekha Parwani, you want to say something quickly? I'm closing the session. Yes.
Even my problem is same as Krishna's.
No, you are not. You are not. You and Krishna. All the people who are in relationship have the same problem. Everybody who is in a relationship, everybody has the same problem. My advice to all of you who are in a relationship: don't let your relationship kill you. Don't let your relationship drop you down from your spiritual evolution.
Yes, sir.
That's all. It's a common direction. Your spirituality is more important than your relationship. What is the problem? You make your relationship more important than your spirituality.
Yes.
When you make your relationship more important than your spirituality, you're doomed. You're finished. That's it. Over.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not saying you have to give up your relationship, but you don't have to give up your spirituality. You have to put your spirituality above your relationship. That's all I'm saying. Yes, Krishna, quickly before we close.
Thank you.
Thank you. Krishna?
Yeah, a small statement. He's listening and he's smiling. So today I am
I am not saying anything. I don't mind him listening, right? Because right now he's in consciousness.
Yes.
Right now he's in consciousness. He's saying, he heard you saying you love him a lot. The fact is he's reacting with RDX. Maybe this will influence him to give up RDX. If he's listening, hopefully he will give up RDX a little bit.
1% RDX also I'm surrendering here.
Okay, with that note, my dear friends, we have crossed the time today being a Friday. I can't continue any further, and the signal has been up and down. But thank you for your participation. If anybody has a suggestion of the book, I'm starting a book in 3 days, ISIS or RIP, you can send a WhatsApp to me. With folded hands,